Hello everybody, welcome to the first 0 hour cast that I am going to be doing in preparation for this tournament that's actually started. Obviously, as you see, we've put the brackets up, and I've shown you the brackets. I've shown you everybody who's joined, and I've said that you can go join if you want. So, today's players on this map, I can't actually remember this map specifically, so please forgive me, I've only just started. In the top left position, we have LoGicA as a blue China. I didn't actually see, I don't know, yeah, so it's just going to be a cyan China. I don't know if it's like a flame or infantry or whatever. So it's a cyan China in the top left, and in the bottom right we have PeterSpesieb. I'll just call him Peter for now. And that is a purple USA. So here we go, we've got China versus USA. And this, as I said before, I don't know if they are sub-factions or if they just like picked China or USA. I'm not actually sure, but I think as I begin to cast more and as I begin to look at these games, we'll see exactly what kind of units they'll put out and everything. As you see, we've got these coming out from the War Factory. They are going to be going straight to the enemy base. They're going to be scouting. They're going to be causing some trouble. Pretty standard. And not at all like not at all newish or whatever. With a bunker being placed on this side, going to be protecting this area against any potential attackers. LoGicA is building some infantry. Going to be going to the middle. I'm not sure if anyone's going to be capturing the artillery positions, but they probably might to defend the oil derricks, honestly. But we'll see, because they might not be as important, but they probably will be. So they just capture it just because it just holds the units off, doesn't it? Yes. So at the moment, LoGicA is having the most ground. We see a UAV being put down by Peter as well. As I said, LoGicA has the most ground. I've got a microwave tank now there as well. No, it's a gasoline tank. Yeah. Microwave tanks, USA. Shut up. Yes, LoGicA's got the most ground for the infantry and got the most. He expanded the most at the moment. I've got the V's coming through the middle. Got to be taking out a few infantry units there. One of them getting drawn back because of the heavy damage. I wouldn't really think that going full front assault would be a good idea because of that reason only. And oh right, okay, so it seems that LoGicA's actually claimed a Battle Master tank. Very nice. So I think it's either normal China or Nuke. Considering about that Battle Master, I think it was Nuke. It was a Nuke Battle Master version. So okay, that's going to be very interesting. Let's just hope LoGicA isn't Air Force, which I don't think he is actually, because the play would actually be different. And we've got a gasoline tank coming down to the bottom. Going to be heavily. Oh, that's super weapon. The EMP. Patriots, that's super weapon. Okay, right, fair enough. Now I figured out the sub-factions. Well, hey, victory for me. So we've got a super weapon v Nuke. Very interesting combination. I think, yeah, these EMP turrets, they're going to be very useful. If at all, LoGicA, no, that's not LoGicA. LoGicA's at the top. So Peter should actually just move up to the middle over here with his EMP turrets, and then just focus on anti-infantry immediately, and he should be pretty much golden there. I mean, there's a lot of infantry going into the middle from LoGicA, but so long as he's got some defenses with like EMPs and anti-infantry, that pretty much tackles everything apart from air, really. But he can sort air out quite quickly. Ooh, there we go. Got an infantry APC coming from LoGicA, going straight in. That's one EMP turret just absolutely demolishes it. But that artillery replacement is putting down a lot of damage on that turret there. And it was all, wow. We've got Peter putting up his strategy center already, and an airfield is going up at the moment. Beast is nicely trying to take care of those like huge infantry squad over there. Well, then again, okay, if that unit's coming in, then maybe he must be infantry then, maybe. I honestly don't know, but it's some kind of chunk play. I honestly don't know. I only know really Contra, and it's great and everything, but I mean, like, I hate it that people do sell off their command centers, because I mean they don't get to see what faction there are. I probably should have looked like beforehand, but I assumed they wouldn't do that. But hey, that's a lesson learned, I suppose. V's are coming in, taking out another infantry carrier, and going to be decimating this infantry force as well. So Peter's holding his ground at the moment. He could try and go around the side. Oh, no, he can't actually, seeing as LoGicA has actually taken one of the middle supplies, and he's going to be proceeding to take the other one as well. So he's getting a lot more resources. He's pushing with everything he's got. Peter is holding out quite nicely over there, especially with those EMP turrets. They're doing wonders for him at this moment. But those infantry squads are going to be getting quite close to the strategy center. He needs to keep that alive. But those Vs are going to be going down, including that ambulance as well. Wow, actually one of the Vs went down. That's quite surprising. Heavy losses for LoGicA, but I don't think that matters too much. Another infantry carrier proceeding his way to Peter's base. And we've also, I don't know what that is. I think that's not an internet center. That's not. It's just, you see, the trouble is, I've played 0 hour, but it's not normal 0 hour, it's Contra, which means that it's different quite considerably in some areas to normal 0 hour, so I don't know, like, what kind of things to expect and what things look like and everything, but I have some sort of vague idea, as to what things do and everything. But obviously, a mod is going to vary, especially a very well-made mod, is going to vary a lot from the base game. But nicely, the V's are holding out against this another infantry attack. We see the barracks is just spamming out infantry, at least it was. War Factory is going to be putting out more infantry carriers. I honestly think now it's probably infantry right now, infantry general, channel infantry general. So yeah, oh god, a lot of deployment of a lot of infantry squads on there. But Peter's still alive. Oh, Battle Master tank gets snuck in. You see, that's the Nuke one. That's the Nuke one. You see, that's why I get confused. Oh god, we've got some. I think that's not. Is it? I don't quite know, but we've got some kind of bomber and takes out Battle Master. Oh, really does damage the airfield quite a lot there. A bit dangerous. Oh, nice infantry sneaking in from the bottom there. Going to be going for the dozer and also, well, going to be trying to get the aircraft in the airfield. Probably not going to be saving that actually, and Peter is pretty much just stranded in his own bit there, and for some reason the firing animation, the muzzle flash for the towers is actually stuck on them, so they do look a bit weird. And just so you know, it is only for those two. Oh, one of the derricks have actually been taken out. It's not for any of these ones. Well, they weren't there anyway, but I think they've all been captured. Another gasoline tank being sent through the middle there. Oh, nice, got a bump. No, we've got an AC-130, it looks like, coming down from Peter. Going to be absolutely decimating all of these structures here. The War Factory and the supply center. And makes LoGicA has to rebuild there. Oh, infantry APC gets put into the middle of the base. I think, yeah, the airfield was destroyed. I think another structure was also destroyed. Don't know what though. Gasoline tank gets destroyed. At this rate, Peter is not able to make another counter-attack against LoGicA at the moment. Again, another Battle Master coming in there, and more aircraft spewing into the base, and bomber all taking out the barracks and almost taking out the supply depot. Oh, but probably will actually be taking that out. Unfortunately, it just lays down a huge amount of toxins, and I just realised that they're both level 4 already. No wonder they've got so powerful units and everything. So yes, it seems that Peter will actually, it looks like at the moment Peter is going to be losing this match. He is vastly outnumbered, and LoGicA has pretty much pressured him for the entirety of this game. More gasoline tanks, more infantry, more battle masters are just being pushed into his base. But the V's are still there. They are the only thing that's keeping him alive. Very well done. But the Battle Master, unfortunately, gets snuck in there. Again, the bomber puts down its ammo there, but does just damage the. Is that the command? That's the command center. Yeah, his super weapon. Yeah, that's his command center. Okay, right. So we've got a gasoline tank as well going for the same area, trying to nitpick on that dozer there. I don't think that. Oh yeah. Oh, he is Nuke. Fucking hell. You see, this is what's confusing, because I know that infantry has those carriers, and they have a lot of infantry, and it looked like the infantry was actually upgraded. But because of those battle masses being nuclear, I thought it was Nuke, and it was hard to tell whether we were infantry or Nuke, so it's fucking Nuke. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay, so at least, like, it was one of them. I sort of got it right. But Peter is definitely trying to rebuild everything, and he's struggling quite a lot at it, actually. His forces are pretty scattered, and LoGicA is just pounding his defenses, but there's 3 Humvees are actually doing a lot of damage to his forces, and repelling all of them, surprisingly. I would have thought that LoGicA would have prepared something else, considering that he's just giving his opponent XP, which is quite bad. I mean, he's level 4, he could build something else, surely. And there we go. There's the problem. You've got a huge, well, I would say a congestion, and they're really not moving very far because they're very close. But my God, I would have thought that was a congestion because there's like 3 trucks on one supply and there's 2 on the other. I mean, yes, he is just spamming infantry there. Oh, he just didn't take that artillery replacement there. Quite unfortunate. Now, this is what leads me to think that Peter is actually going to be slowly bringing back his own forces, because that one supply has actually been completely absorbed there. But surprisingly enough, LoGicA has not actually absorbed his supplies, he's not used them all, which is surprising. Wow, Humvee's making an attack on these structures as well. I think that was a war factory that just went down there, and an airfield gets deployed as well. I don't know if Nuke has Pumas at all. We'll see, because I honestly don't know. Supply depot goes down, you may even be able to take, it might be able to take all these structures here, including the cargo trucks here, and as well as the mines. They're also helping to remove unnecessary units, they're just unwanted units rather. Oh, Dragon Tank comes down from LoGicA from the bottom, gonna be taking out a structure that I don't really remember. I think that was a supply depot there. No, that's a supply depot. What was the structure over here? I didn't actually see what it was. Okay, but it's going to be damaging a structure. It's probably going to be taking out a supply depot as well. The Battle Master comes in to distract some of the units, taking out one of the Humvees. The Humvees at the top, they're going to have to come back. Oh, if Puma does get deployed there, the Puma's going to have to... No, the Humvees are going to have to go back to the base quite quickly, actually, to deal with the counter units. Ian Peter gets deployed, taking out a Battle Master attack there. Oh, again, the airfield's getting damaged for the 3rd time. Peter's structures are getting demolished one by one quite slowly over here, but he's nicely managing to keep them all afloat. This is going to be another command center that goes up. This is going to be the 3rd command center in this game. Again, LoGicA is just spamming these units out there. Another Battle Master tank goes down, and I think LoGicA may actually be able to rebuild this area, although he may need another Puma. Or not, as, well, I don't know, Chinooks are going to the top right, and they're going to be taking the supplies. Alright then. I suppose that's going to be good. It's going to be denying him any sort of resources. And the Humvees are also making their way through the middle, going to be going toward close to the bottom left supply. Not really going to be taking any chances in engaging these units, because look at that, they've got 5 cargo trucks here under and in this one supply depot, so that's going to be giving them a lot of resources. But I don't know why, but there's like no supply on this. I think he wants to preserve what he's got in case he needs to fall back on something. That's what I assume, but I don't quite know. Oh my God, the command center, it's almost gone down already. I think there was an EMP turret that actually took out that Dragon Tank there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably was one that got destroyed. So he's all on my power now. He's got 1 dozer out. I don't know how many resources he has. Oh God, Peter's at level 5 now. He's at his most powerful. I don't know what that unit is. I think that's one of those units that just absolutely destroy structures. Oh my God, that war factory is taking a beating and will go down. I think it is like a target designation thing, and that unit will just be going back straight through into nothingness. More Battle Masters getting destroyed. Again, another bombing run being made by LoGicA. Oh, it's Peter's really trying here, but he's slowly losing all of his units and structures. Both of his supplies are dry. The only thing that's keeping him alive is that one a command center will just be EMP. Wow, what the hell happened? All of his units died, and the structure being EMP. My goodness. Okay, I don't know what it's powered down there. Oh, that's a drone. Oh, okay, right. Some units, obviously over here, they're going to be taking out that aircraft. The runway over there. But now Peter's going to be able to get Dozer. I don't think he's going to be able to get rid of LoGicA at this point. LoGicA's prevented dominance. He's putting down some units somewhere. I don't actually know. I mean, he's gotten rid of one of his supplies, and Peter's just sat there with one command center. I mean, he could. LoGicA should just move in and finish the job. Honest to God. Like, put some defenses down or something. Box him in. Because they're both at level 5 now. But there we go, a Humvee. Gonna be taking some shots from the command center there. And it might actually be destroying it. And it does look like he's destroying it actually. There's a unit in the middle as well that is going to be a pilot that's going to be useful in snagging any good units. Loads of cargo trucks, Jesus Christ, got to be coming from the top right? Oh, I don't know. But one of the Chinooks actually do go down from the turret there. Which is quite unfortunate for Peter, but Peter hasn't got any resources. He can't do anything at this point. I mean, he's struggling to try and get any. One of the Chinooks do actually snag some resources, but he hasn't got any resources to actually deposit them in a base or whatever. But my God, those units move fast. Jesus, whoa, where's LoGicA gone? He's just disappeared. Jesus, he's moved all his entire forces up into the bottom left. So I don't know. They've whittled each other down quite considerably. I'm surprised that LoGicA hasn't actually been able to mount a counterattack yet. Oh, here we go, Dragon Tank coming down from LoGicA. Gonna be trying to take out the command center, but the tank goes down too quickly, and that's why it's unfortunate. That was almost a good attack there. I think the Humvees may actually snag some unit kills there. Got another aircraft being sent down there, and damaging both those structures there. He won't be able to get rid of that defense. He hasn't really got a lot, actually. He hasn't got anything. But he needs to. He's only got one Humvee, for goodness sake. He should try and at least like go around the back. Hopefully, just destroy that supply depot, preventing him from getting any resources, and having some supply trucks as well. It's just like it's so close right now. There we go. Wow, LoGicA has been defeated, everybody. That was really, really tight there. So we had a nuke versus super weapon. Very, very tight. Very good from play, actually. I'm surprised that. I'm very glad that Peter. I'm very surprised that Peter actually managed to last as long as he did. Because it looked like, and it kept looking like that he was gonna go down first. Because LoGicA kept pummeling him all the time, and for some reason LoGicA didn't actually put his. He should have at least kept one depot down in the spawn area, because then he would have kept getting resources and could have put more tanks and could have finished him off quicker. That one Dragon tank did get destroyed quite quickly. Maybe some micro would have done it. Maybe some, micro would have actually saved it, or at least kept it alive a little bit longer. But anyway, Peter does actually win that match. Hope you did enjoy this first 0-hour replay. And I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.